Balloons, titties, sex is free. Should I get that? Bro, those games all used to be free. They used to be browser games. What was it called? Java or something. Balloons, titties, sex, and Epic Games. What's news? Syria. Brazil. Bruh. What is this? This is gonna be a really short stream because I got something on at 1. This is so annoying. Why does it exist? It just sits there and doesn't do anything. Same with this. Can that go away? White Owl, confusion. Okay. Done all my exercise. Takes a couple hours. This thing is so laggy. It's gonna be V2. Thing about wearing this hat is I can't see the chat. RFB Zealand, I know that guy. If I wear this hat, I can't see the chat because it's the room is too long. Got the fucking interrogation session coming up. It's actually not as bad as when you see the psychiatrist, but that's why do they act like they're your friend? It's like you work for them. Your literal job is to do surveillance on me. Like it's not even subtle. That's the entire point. Is that you ask me a bunch of questions to determine whether I need to go back to the fucking mental hospital or something. Shit's crazy. And I don't know. If it were just a social thing with someone who was actually my friend, I might enjoy it. But otherwise, it's kind of like, why do we even do this shit? Because it's like a requirement by law or something. I don't know. Bro, is this working? Just taking ages. It's not even a long stream. It's like hour 20. It's exactly an hour 20 actually. In minutes. Bum, 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 bum. What is he talking? He wants a free mods on his maxed out account. Why would you do that to yourself? Yo. Free mods on his account. On his maxed out account. Why would you do that to yourself, bro? It's just a Machiavelli quote. People would rather, even if they're in a good position, they want novelty so badly, they'll take risks for it. That's stupid as hell. Just, I'm thirsty. I want another Powerade, but I can't just drink Powerade. It's so tasty, but it's not filling. That Celsius was so good. What was it? Kiwi fruit and strawberry flavor. So nice. Sometimes I make it a monthly thing or a yearly thing. Okay, he's not gonna answer my question, bro. That's so annoying. I asked twice. Why the fuck do people keep saying, oh, should I get free mods, bro? No, no. You stupid. Don't get free mods. How stupid can you be? Should I get free mods, guys? What is the obsession with free? It's not even that expensive. It's less than $100. It's literally not even that expensive. You can afford that for a week. That can be your thing for the week. Or whatever. You're the 2 weeks. Surely you can save like $60 in 2 weeks. Right? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it can be your thing for the month. Like, what are people talking about? Don't get a free, you'll get banned. And then you have to buy a new account, which costs even more than the mods. Or slightly less. Bro, what? Nah, they put it over here. It's so annoying when they change the UI. What? Police got me. Damn cops. Bloody pegs. Bro, why is this taking so long? It's been like 20 minutes almost. Stupid ass thing. Come on, just walk. Yeah, it literally wasn't downloading, bro. That was just a bug. This guy, music artist, Sipwell. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, I'm just guessing. He's putting out a new song. He's like put it on his story, like a preview. It's pretty cool. I didn't like the last one he released as much. It's just kind of different. I don't know, I'm not really into it, but the rest of his stuff is like really good. He's a really good artist, and he's not that popular actually. I said like, oh, like really good on his story, and I didn't, like it sends it to them as like a DM, and he said thanks. That's sick. He replied like the next day, that's so cool. Damn. You put yourself out there and you actually get replies, that's so cool. He's a good artist. I'm not really listening to it right now, but I was before. I had a big, like, wave music, like, whatever the style is called, Witch House, period. I was listening to that stuff a lot. I still like it. I just listen to a different genre right now. Oh my god. 7 followers. That's sick. How many more do we need? Only... That's 25 minus 7. 5. And then... 2. So 18. I need 18 more followers. I think a couple of them are bots, so they might end up leaving, but let's say 20. 20 more, and we'll be good. And then I just need to average 3 viewers, which might be a bit tricky. Doesn't averaging 3 viewers mean you shouldn't stream as much? Because if you stream more and you get less viewers, like... it brings your average down? Like... Doesn't that, like, discourage streaming for long periods and on off periods where people aren't watching? Like, seriously. It also seemed to like, encourage, like viewer bots. Because if you don't have 3 average viewers, you can't even get subscribers, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He thought that the rig would keep going when the model leaves. That's crazy. He must have never done it before. Everyone knows it ends when the model leaves. That's always been the case. Why is this taking so long, bro? I don't understand. Wonder if the guy's gonna have a student with him today, and I wonder if it's gonna be someone awful or someone not. Last time it was a student, it wasn't great. They were not the nicest person I've met. That's a euphemism. I feel like there's like a set of people that just really hate introverted / autistic seeming individuals. Like, and that's like that's like who the student was last time there was a student. Person in training. Piece of shit, honestly, real piece of shit. Did not like them at all. Yeah, not a nice person, bro. And ignorant as well. I told them I can't drive, and then they're like, oh, you should go out to Oxford. There's good walking over there. Bro, Oxford is like a 4-hour drive away. It's literally like a 2.5-hour drive outside of Christchurch. What are you talking about? I've told you I can't drive and I hardly leave my neighborhood. You're telling me to go to Oxford. Like, you're not even listening to me, literally. What's wrong with these people? I don't understand why they're like this. I don't know why people like this. Like, why is this a thing? And then you get upset with me when I'm like, don't give you like a favorable response. You just get pissed. What are you, a narcissist? Probably. Probably. I don't like narcissistic people. They're fucking annoying. Like, a little bit. I don't mean like people who are like proud of their achievements. I mean like people who are like extremely insecure and take everything as like a massive personal offense. It pisses me off. These people will be like, oh, that person was being so rude, but then not recognize their own rudeness. Like, that's how they are. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am for someone I've just met. It's absurd. I don't do that anyway, but then people get pissed when they're like, oh, you're rude. Yo, you're being rude to me, so I'm being like kind of not engaging back to you, right? Because I don't like you. I think that's fine. Do they not get it? Do they not have social cues or something? I don't understand. Yeah, you can tell I don't like you that much. Now you're gonna get pissed at me. What? Huh? Maybe change your behavior. Like, seriously. Blaming me. What? How's it my problem? I don't. It's literally like they're just there. I don't want to meet you. I'm not interested. If you're interesting to me, that's fine. But if you're not, like, I don't really care. I'm not gonna like put on an act and pretend like my mother does. I hate that shit. I hate fake people. The thing is, these fake people who have this slave morality mindset, and it is slave morality. If you look up nature, study that a bit. They get really upset when other people don't put on the performance for them. It's disgusting. They want everyone to be like nice and like ultra friendly, treating everyone like family. Fuck off. I'm not doing that shit. For what? For someone I've just met that I don't even like, based on first impressions. You know? That's absurd. They just want power over people. It's disgusting. I don't care what happens to with regard to these individuals. I don't care about them as individuals generally because I know nothing about them. They don't interest me. I don't want power over them. I don't care. Right? I'm fine managing myself. But these people, they can't stand it. If you don't bow down to them, they get really upset. It's this narcissism thing. There are unfortunately a lot of people who work in medicine and mental health that act like that. They feel like, oh, the patient has to bow down to you and you're like the god to them. It's disgusting. I don't care. I don't care about that shit. I'm gonna do my own thing. You're gonna get pissed at me and like act as if it's my fault for not being a slave to you. Fuck off. Tired of that shit, bro. Is it a coincidence? Sounds awful. Oh, you racist and sexist. White woman Celt. I don't like that group of people very much. These traits are more common amongst women, white women, and Kells. Like, it's just how it is. Not all of them, but when you intersect these things, it's a high chance you're gonna get someone of slave morality. I've met multiple of the same of that same, uh, three qualities, and they act exactly the same. They get really pissed at you when you don't act slavishly toward them and do everything that they want you to do. They start blaming you and getting upset. That's what they do. I've had another person of the same fucking variety, and they act exactly the same way. Just slight differences. I'm not saying they're the same person. I just think, like, socially, culturally, etc., there are a lot of similarities between people of these specific groups. Those are negative ones. You can find people with similar qualities that are usually positive qualities as well, right? Usually nice, usually respectful, right? And this person was not respectful at all. Neither was the other one I met years and years ago. Another Celtic white woman. They're not respectful. They have slave morality. They want to dominate people, and they get upset when people don't allow them to do that. So they have this insecure culture that makes them feel the need. My mother is a Celtic white woman, and she's an insecure narcissist, right? It's not a coincidence. This is a rule. It's almost a rule. Most of them are like this. I don't know if it's genetics or culture or both. I'm gonna say culture because surely you could just raise them differently and they'd act differently. And if you don't, if you raise them in the culture, you can expect them to act a certain way, right? It's just how they are. It's how the culture is, right? Super insecure. They've got an inferiority complex, which makes them really upset when people aren't, like, treating them as, you know, um, like grandiose, right? If he's not gonna give me a response, I'm just not adding him. Well, 2 minutes. So they're gonna be early or late. One time they were 10 minutes early. The other times have been 10 minutes late. That's a bit excessive in my opinion. How do you manage to be 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late? I can understand 5, but 10. Okay. Cool holiday grind. 16 to 8, it's still a minor, bro. It's 16 to 18, I get it's not that young, but it's still a minor. I'm not interested in being friends with minors. It's just how it is. Has to be that way. That's a fucking liability, because you start chatting to stuff and then they're like, oh, I'm actually a minor. Okay, why are you in my DMs? Bro, I'm not adding people under 18. That's just a liability. There's too many fucking problems, bro. Can't talk to them about shit, seriously. Anything, like, that minors can't do, you can't talk to them about. Because it's, like, basically a crime. Like, it's literally, like, a crime to fucking talk to minors about stuff that's illegal. If you don't know, you, like, doing it without knowing, you know? I understand people play the game at, like, under 18, but if you're under 18, you shouldn't chat. Like, seriously. You shouldn't chat, you should turn the chat off. They should give people an option to turn the chat off, and minors should have it off by default. For some reason, these aren't in my heavy rock playlist. Did they get removed or something? I don't know. They might have removed them, like, which is really annoying. I was getting this bug where it wasn't adding songs properly. It was just adding them to liked and then not adding them to playlists. So it might have added it to liked and removed it from my other playlist, which is really bullshit. So I don't remember how it went now. There's not really a playlist history. Dun, dun. Fuck up. Yo. brother's stomping around. I thought it was a guy at the door. Bro, why the fuck is this not downloading? Literally, it's been like 20 minutes. Oh shit. Research. Why isn't it working, bro? Maybe it's just gonna take ages. You piece of shit, what's wrong with this? Load. I've never had this issue before. How annoying. How really annoying. It's literally been, because this was 15 when I opened it, it's now 43. It's literally been like, what, fucking 30 minutes. It's been almost 30 minutes, and it hasn't downloaded. Yeah, I'm not giving it that. I want to download the video anyway. I don't understand why it's taking so long. Ah, yeah, I think I know why it's not working, because it's not actually doing anything. Because it's not actually downloading it. Look at this shit, 0.1 megabytes. It's supposed to be on like 60. It's not downloading anything. That's why it's not working, because it's not fucking downloading.